Welcome to Chapel Hill, North Carolina, and Kenan Memorial Stadium, home of the North Carolina Tar Heels. And basketball may be in the blood, but football is certainly in the soul. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. As we see the number 7 team in the country, the Kent State Golden Flashes, taking on a fellow ACC opponent, the North Carolina Tar Heels. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Golden Flashes will boot it away to start the game. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Tar Heels offense takes the field. Line gets set, first down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd down.
He'll keep it himself. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. So already a challenge on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 9. To the air, it's Harrell. Moves away as he feels pressure. Keeps the legs moving. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. The Tar Heels come to the line with a new set of downs. After run, now throw. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the first down. He's going to pass on 2nd down. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Finds his tight end. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. And the Tar Heels are moving quickly down the field. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke, and he stopped for a short gain. After the productive first down play at 2nd and 6. The give on the inside. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to go up top on first down. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a good call later on in the game.
Now facing some adversity on this drive after the loss of 4 at 2nd and 14. The give from the gun. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. They're about to snap it for the 10th time on this opening drive, but they need a conversion to keep the drive alive on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Tar Heels will bring the punt team onto the field. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin them deep. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. So the Kent State Golden Flashes offense will get the ball for the first time. Offense set on first down. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up.
Throws a nice completion there for a first down. This guy has been the biggest key to this team's success all season long. He's shown up in big moments. He's won big games. He's putting up big numbers, and that's why he's in the discussion to win the Heisman Trophy.
And listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
And the golden flashes come to the line in the hurry up.
And he shows you the arm right there, but I tell you what, I've been impressed with this young man and his ability to do both. Rush, throw, lead a team, put up huge numbers in the top 10 in total TDs running and passing. And this dude very much in the Heisman race. He's had a great season. He can do a little bit of everything.
Trying to find his man on first down. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
And nice answer by this defense. You give up a big play, you go take a big play. Sometimes you get down on yourselves and one play turns to two. Nice job by this defense getting a sack, creating some momentum.
Really need to pick up some yardage this time on second and long. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. It's complete. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it first and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Looking to throw. Lets it fly. Hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Kent State. I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with a touchdown.
On to attempt the try. And the PAT makes it 7-0. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
Kent State 7, North Carolina 0.
On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. Makes a man miss. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on second and short. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Throws to the wideout. He's got it. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41.
When we see another catch by this guy, this defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
To throw, it's Harrell. He finds his man. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. He wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. He gave him time to react, and he almost pulled off the interception. Instead, it'll be second down. They'll run play action. Deep shot for the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. They were on the move, but two straight incompletions had them staring at 3rd and 10. They're trying to get to him. Fires to the tight end. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. And the Tar Heels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop him. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can't pick up a first down without... Touchdown, North Carolina! And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board.
Number 3 makes the catch and takes it in for the score.
Ready to try the point after.
On for the extra point.
Bangs it through for an extra point. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments ago. Ohio State went on the road and just dominated. And that's one way to grab attention on a national level. Make a statement in someone else's building and prove you're legit. And did the Buckeyes ever do that? It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way. But I think both teams will leave this one with...
Fires into traffic, picked off. Looking for more room. He smashes his way through again. He steps out of bounds, but not only does he get the ball back, what a return to set up his offense.
What a nice catch by the defensive back. Listen, a lot of times you see DBs get in position to make plays, but there's a reason they play DB and not wide receiver. Great job finishing the interception, catching the ball, making a big play.
North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that?
He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Tar Heels.
That is exactly what most offenses will do. Big momentum play. My defense creates a turnover. I'm being aggressive. I'm going for the big score, the big play down the field. They get rewarded. They get the big passing touchdown.
He'll try to tack on one more.
For the extra point.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Finds his man. It's McCray. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Trying play action. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Well, they tried the play fake, but it fooled absolutely nobody.
And that's the problem with play-action pass, Reese, is that it takes time to develop. The quarterback's got to fake the handoff, and receivers generally are running routes further downfield. So the offensive line has got to be able to hold up that extra second to give their QB an opportunity, and they weren't able to do it there.
We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Got his man downfield. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35.
This guy's in the Heisman picture because his stats are just ridiculous, and he threw for over 300 yards last game out. He's putting up another monster game here today, guys.
Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. It's complete. A huge pickup. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30.
And this guy has been putting up huge video game type stat numbers each and every week. Threw for over 300 yards last week. He's putting up another monster game today. Late in the year when you know Heisman voters are watching, this guy wants to bring the Heisman Trophy home.
2nd and 10 after the previous play. The aerial assault continues. Hauls it in. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. They'll throw it from the red zone. Gets it out quickly. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. They'll try the run. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the 1st down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Now the play fake. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. The Golden Flashes moving quickly to the line. Needs to get it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. Got it. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. He won't have any problem with the distance, but the angle could be a different story from the left. That is no good. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game.
Kent State, 7.
The North Carolina offense returns to the field. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Moving away from pressure. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
2nd down coming up.
We'll see if they can dial up one that works this time on 2nd down from the 14. Looking for a man. It's Harrell. Fires to the wideout. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Throws to the wideout. Complete downfield. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the 1st down. The Tar Heels send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He's brought down, but there's also a penalty marker down. Let's see what this is about.
Kick catch interference. Kicking team.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The offense lining up for a 1st down play. They'll start this drive with a pass. Complete to the left. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down. And the Golden Flashes look to do some damage in the red zone. Going up top on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's McCray. They make the stop after the catch and still some work to do to pick up that 1st down. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks. The Golden Flashes trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Makes the catch. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Flashes.
Number 2, the catch and score.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. Splits those uprights right in half. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. And the defense makes a big hit and knocks him down. Now on 2nd and short. Wide receiver shows motion. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Breaks the tackle. At the 45 on his way. Oh, look out! He's at the 10. Touchdown, UNC! He ran through tackles like water through a sieve.
Well, we see the home run on offense, but defensively, we've got to do a better job tackling. You've got to get hats to the football, and then you got to bring the ball carrier down. Poor fundamentals, poor tackling helped lead to that long touchdown.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Purdue is getting whooped today, and at some point this comes down to preparation. Are you prepared to play? Clearly, the answer today is a big fat no. They're trailing by 24 to Oregon. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Off the play fake on first down. He's got it. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41.
And an early completion for this dude, but you'll see a lot of that. I mean, he's been unreal this season. Like, spreading the football around, multiple guys. Every game you look up, he's putting up huge numbers. This offense is built around his ability to throw the football, and that's why he's one of the best in all of college football.
Just a solid stop by this sophomore. And the Golden Flashes want to crank the tempo. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. They'll need to get this one to the 31 here on third down. He's looking to throw. And they can't make the play on third down. The Golden Flashes will call on their punt team. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And the return man will have no chance as the ball sails out of bounds. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. From the gun, the running back has it. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. To the air, it's Harrell. Got out of trouble and throws. It's caught. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Going deep. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. And the Tar Heels will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He's got great speed. Oh, he got loose. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Hand off from the shotgun. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. On second down, he'll let it fly. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. And the Golden Flashes line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And he tried to pin him deep with that punt. Instead, it goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Extending the play. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Well, that's their third sack of the game, and we knew statistically coming into this game, this was one of the top 25 units in the nation getting after the quarterback. I just love how athletic they are up front, and they are giving this offensive line headaches and nightmares up to this point of the game.
These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Back to pass, it's Harrell. Quickly to the tight end. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. They'll run it from the gun. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He'll call for the fair catch here. Offense getting set for first down. He's looking to throw it. The sweet feet buy a little time. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. He wants to pass it on second down. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to four-down territory. Here's third and the defense gets to the quarterback. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. The Golden Flashes will try to pin them back with the punt. Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. Signals for the fair catch and looks it in at the 40. The offense set for a first down play. He's going to pass. He makes the connection. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking to throw on second down. Pocket starts to collapse. And he'll chuck it into the cheap seats there and save the down. Nobody getting open there. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a third down stop. They're bringing heat. How about getting the foot down on that throw for the big completion? And as the first half draws near to a close, here comes the field goal unit. Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys.
Kent State, 14.
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, a magnificent broadcast so far there today in Chapel Hill. And we've got to start our halftime breakdown with this superstar running back. His elusiveness, his raw power. This young man is the total package. And his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield is a differentiator. A lot of guys can hit the hole. This kid can hit the hole and hit the home run in the passing game. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Kenan Memorial Stadium.
The Tar Heels will kick it away to crank up the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. Trying to set the tone with the run. At the 35, he's got room. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. And the Golden Flashes will hustle to the line. He'll do it himself. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. Quarterback on the keeper. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Third and short from the 49. Is this four-down territory? To the ground to try to pick up the first. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. The Golden Flashes will send out the punt unit. That thing goes straight up like a rocket. Tell the blimp guys to look out. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Looking to throw, it's Harrell. And that's going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And the Tar Heels decide to punt it away. Kicks it high, and it's just hanging there as if it has helium in it and floating down toward the earth. A 1st down for the offense. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Fires to the middle. Finds the big tight end. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. They'll throw it on 1st down. Quickly out to the tight end. Open space at the 25. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. He'll pull it on the read. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. On 2nd down, wants to throw it. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. From the gun, wants to pass. Working the middle, it's complete. And he couldn't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. The give and the run on 4th down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. Let's see if they can create some space. Back to throw, it's Harrell. He's moving out of the pocket. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Finds the tight end. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the 1st down on the throw and catch. Caught in the backfield, it's Johnson. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down.
So difficult, because my eyes tell me as a defensive guy, he's handing it off. The offensive line's block and run. I got to go get it. Quarterback pulls it, throws it to the right. It's kind of like that hidden hat game. Like, where's the ball? I'm always trying to find that thing.
And oh, did they know that one was coming. They'll knock him down in the backfield. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. Caught over the middle. It's Randolph. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the 1st down. On 3rd down, going up top. Fires to the middle. And he throws down the gut of the defense. It's incomplete. The Tar Heels will punt it away on 4th down. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. The fair catch just inside the 40. Now on the counter. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. And the Golden Flashes racing to the line in the hurry-up. Give to the running back. A strong tackle and wrap-up from the junior. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Running back goes in motion. Wants to throw on 1st down. Quickly complete. And now on 2nd down for this offense. On the run, it's Hampton. Oh, they're not get free. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Man, and it was just the impact of the hit that dislodged the football from the ball carrier. There was a heat-seeking missile coming in there, and he knocked that thing loose.
So, guys, we'll see this offense again. And a flag flies as the pass is incomplete. Let's see who it's on.
Announce the receiver. Downfield. Offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They'll put the tight end in motion. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Little too soft in that run defense. He picks up 4 to the 32. So after the 1st down run, here's 2nd down. They'll go right back to him. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And guys, they really need to take advantage of this field position on 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, fellas, here's a final update on a top 15 clash. Alabama endured a hostile crowd and the challenge that always comes with playing away from Bryant-Denny Stadium, and the Tide came away with the win. It wasn't a blowout, but it is a W. No cupcakes this week, fellas. This top 15 battle was much anticipated, and at least one side can say it's a game they'll savor for some time.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Crosses the 30, he's got away. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a 1st down. And the Tar Heels in the hurry-up.
And you got to lock in on your keys. When they run this kind of offense and they do the replays, somebody has to account for the quarterback, and they forgot who that was, and he made them pay with...
And he reels it in inside the 30. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line.
What a beautiful throw and catch on this play, and I love the job the receiver did tracking the ball in the air. Nice job of locating the throw and then hauling it in.
Starting to feel a little pressure. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. The Tar Heels looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Off play action. Coming after it. The quarterback scrambled around, but the defense able to scramble him and turn it into a sack.
And I think if you're the head coach here, you've kind of got mixed reviews on your passing attack so far because, yes, you've thrown for a bunch of yards and you've thrown a couple touchdowns, but you've also given up 4 sacks now. Pass protection has not been great, even though they've got the lead in this game.
From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that 1st down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Johnson. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game.
Really nice job there of the quarterback reading coverage. He knew exactly where to go with the football and at what exact time. The timing could not have been better. They get the completion on third down, setting up 1st and goal.
And the Tar Heels have it with a 1st and goal. Looking downfield, it's Harrell. Fires into the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, North Carolina. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting. Had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, we have a 28-17 ball game. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. RPO complete to open the drive. And he's running in the open. And the defense couldn't corral him, and he took it all the way. Touchdown, Kent State! Oh, the offense shows some life here and cuts into the lead with that score.
And, man, they needed it. They had to have something to go right. Listen, still down, but this is a great start to getting back in this ballgame.
They're going to go ahead and go for 2 here and try to make it a field goal game. They want to throw it. Makes the grab for the 2-point conversion as they cut further into that lead. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
28, Kent State, 25.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
Guys, we've reached the end of the period, and North Carolina's on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. Pulls and throws off the RPO. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the 1st down. Now on 2nd down and short. Leaves it with the back. He'll be tackled at the 49 after a pickup of 5. The Tar Heels have this offense rolling. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Working the middle. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the 1st down. And the Tar Heels come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Getting some heat. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
And the defense needed that one badly. They're losing in this game. They just gave up a big play, so they finally get the sack, but you feel like they're going to need more than that. They're going to need some turnovers to get back in this game.
That's the last thing you want as an offense, a negative play, a sack on 1st down. The play action fake. Fires to the wideout. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover. Got some room to run. He's inside the 40, at the 20. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Golden Flashes.
How about that play by this defense? The offense trying to salt the game away with the lead. Defense makes the biggest play of the ball game, getting the pick, finding the end zone, and taking the lead late in this ball game.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the fourth. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick six, and that defense will come out feeling it. Fielded in the end zone. It's Green. He's brought down to the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. That last pick six after a drive like that, David, can swing the momentum of a game.
The defense is still celebrating. I mean, such a big play. I mean, they gave up some yards but did what they're supposed to do. Now, Jesse, this offense has to put a drive together.
Yeah, they have to recapture some momentum here. What they can't do is go 3 and out and give the ball right back.
Tackled at the 29. Let's give him 5 on that one. They'll start this one from the 29 on first down. He's got it on the right. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They'll line up for a second down play. They'll leave it with him. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. Here on third down, will they go back to the running game? They'll try to get it through the air. And this is going to be incomplete on third. The Tar Heels will line up to punt it away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. A high kick trying to pin them deep. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. Off play action on first down. Throws to the wideout. He makes the catch. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
I'll be honest, man. If I had the weapons these guys had offensively, I'd be staying aggressive too. It's what got them to this point. It's why they have the lead here in the fourth quarter. Take some shots when those opportunities present themselves.
Got room at the 35. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. The Golden Flashes are in the hurry-up.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And he's brought down after a nice gain. He's now up to 83 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Got it behind the line. It's Taylor. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Now it's second and goal. They'll go with a direct snap. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. A touchdown here on third and goal really ratchets up the game pressure. Snap it to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. Guys, after the miss, still up by 4. North Carolina offense returns to the field. Looking for a productive play on first down. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd down.
He'll keep it himself. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. 3rd and inches coming. This is the kind of play where every fiber of your being is tested. Got it looking for a first. And the Tar Heels get it past the sticks. Lining up from the 34 on first down. To the air, it's Harrell. Using his legs to buy some time. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. 2nd down coming up. Off the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Hamilton. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed after he made his break? He was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
And it's incomplete. It was wild, high, and wide on that one. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Got his man quickly. Excellent job rallying to the ball, and they knock him down. Now facing a 3rd and long. Wants to go up top. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They'll run it from the gun. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. That's caught. It's Garcia. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. And the golden flashes, getting set on 1st and 10. And the quarterback takes the snap and kneels down. Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring game, and it certainly delivered.
If you love offense, then you love this type of game. Both offenses going up and down the field, seemingly at will. Throwing the ball, running the ball. But, David, I feel like if you're a fan of defense, maybe this wasn't your cup of tea.
More defense optional. You didn't really get too much of that stuff, but, you know, listen, you got to get a few stops late in the game. You got to get one, actually just kind of one stop with this many points that was being scored. You got the stop late. That's why you got the dub.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.